Where were you? Or reading?
236, 13.
236, yeah. 13, good. We can start. Om Ashato Ma Sadgamaya Tamasho Ma Jyotir Gamaya Mrityur Ma Amritam Gamaya Abir Maidhi Rudra Yatte Dakshinam Mukham Te Namang Pahi Nityam Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. O Lord, lead us from the unreal to the real. Lead us from darkness to light. Lead us from death to immortality, and evermore shine in our hearts with thy resplendent face. Om, peace, peace, peace be unto us all. So, we are starting the Nectar of Supreme Knowledge, Yoga Vasishta Sara, and we are on the chapter 7, and we are thinking. Good. We are reading the chapter which is called the means of purification. How we can, what is the means? We know we are divine, we know we are pure by our divine nature, but how do I purify myself to come into that condition of, how do I come to that condition of our purity? So means is more important than theory only. So here in this 7th chapter, this has been described that you think of your divine nature. That is the fundamental. Vedanta goes straight to the point that you are beyond all duality, and you have misconception started with you that you are the body. So give up that attachment for unreal body, mind, objects, and focus on who you are. So that was the last verse we read, 9th verse, where it says that that do not make any resolution at all to accept or to reject anything. Our whole life is, I like this, I accept it, I dislike it, I reject it. So this is the cause of duality, this is the cause of suffering. So your suggestion is that do not make any resolutions at all, because you are full. You need not have to reject, you need not have to accept anything, because you are Brahman. And in Brahman everything is there. So, therefore, remain in your real self. That is the point. Go back to yourself. Go back to your home. Piercing by a desire-free mind. How will you go there? There are so many obstacles. Pierce it. Just penetrate into it. But how can I do? By a mind, which is what type of mind? Not this type of mind in which we are living now. This mind which is devoid of desire-free. I don't desire. Whatever comes, I accept it. I don't desire this, I don't reject this. If I desire this, naturally the tense comes, I dislike that. I like it, I dislike it. So, just create a mind. What a great training. Create a mind which is desire-free. Your mind is there, but mind does not desire. Think of a mind. What a wonderful mind. Anything comes, come, okay. As I see, I give the example, you are traveling in a train, and the train moves on. Would you fight why this beautiful place I see now, and why this dry, desolate area, why did it come? and you go and become angry. You keep a free mind. Whatever comes, comes. It is in life, it is coming and it is going. So that can resolve all our problems. And that is the piercing instrument, to pierce through and reach the Atman. What a great idea. Huh? Remain in your real self, piercing. How to pierce? By a desire-free mind. We need to work with the mind. All spiritual thoughts, ideas, working is only through the mind. So you create your mind, such a mind, which will not desire. Whatever comes, okay. Because these are all temporary things, always coming in and coming out and out, in and out, in and out, in and out. Why to pay attention to that in that momentary changing universe? The mind which makes resolutions, that is the mind. Get out of that mind. Then it is very difficult to renounce resolutions. No? Then is it then will be very difficult? No. Because if you work on your mind, so that mind does not make resolutions. I like it, I hold on. Whatever I like, I hold on to that. Whatever I dislike, I try to get out of it, run away from that. That's our very natural, everyday incident. If I like something, I am hanging on that. If I dislike, I try to run away from that place. It's very natural. But you want to attain the perfection, purification, then you will have to be just a witness to both. It has come good, it has gone good. So how to practice that? That strong mind is necessary. And then next verse we said in 10th verse that, O Rama, being influenced by the body, you become enslaved by the varied experiences of happiness and misery. Because you are in the body says, it is good food. You say, it is good. My body says, oh, this is ugly. You say, it is ugly. So being identified with the body, the varied experiences of the body is influencing me, and I am getting entangled. And misery and so forth is coming. But what is the dumb and unconscious body to you? This body is dumb. This has no consciousness of its own. It has no separate existence of its own without the consciousness. See, now people are dying in New York. I am hearing that huge amount of disaster going on. So people are dying. And when they die, then where goes all your body which was alive, which is consciousness is withdrawn or made switched off. So this unconscious, this body is unconscious or by its nature. It has been made active by the support of consciousness. In your cooking pot and pan, normally they are normal in the room temperature. You put heat and it absorbs the heat. Then you say, I burned my finger touching the pot. But pot, this is a pot. It has no power of its own. By the support of that consciousness, it appears like that. And you now having this, I like, I dislike, I resolve this to happen with me, I don't want to get it, and all these dualities of suffering and pain bothering. And last verse we read that, what is your divine nature? Where is your body, which is full of flesh, blood and bone, etc.? And where are you, the embodiment of consciousness? You are consciousness. And this body is only a composite of flesh, bone, marrow, blood, etc. And you think this is me here. Because the consciousness is percolating through it. Therefore, even after knowing this, why are you not giving up the identity with the body? So, discard your identity. That means discard your identity with the body. Therefore, the 11th verse, 12th verse said, that knowledge which reminds the body to be like a piece of wood or a clod of clay. By that very knowledge, the Supreme Self, full of effulgence, is realized. This is same mind which is telling me this is real. If it is refined and given a direction, then what will happen? It will just teach us, I am the consciousness. So, just train the mind. Spiritual life is training the mind. 13th verse, we start here, 13th verse. The different types of contradictory knowledge are due to our ignorance. You may say, if the truth is one, why so many diverse type of knowledge and experience is happening? Why I like this, why I dislike this, if there is only one? So that is the response. He is given, this contradictory knowledge are due to your ignorance. You are reading Vedanta Sara, you will know, it is the ignorance. Adhyasa, adhyaropa, apavada. Adhyaropa, superimposition, apavada, remove that. Then you see the truth as it is. So your mental projection, you are imposing on the rope, a snake. Your mental imposition. So don't impose. Take care of the mind, which teaches you wrongly. That is called ignorance. And therefore, the knowledge will be spontaneously coming there. So, 13th verse. Aho nu chitrang yat satyam brahmatad vismritang ninam. Aho nu chitram yat satyam brahma tad visritam ninam. Jad asatyam avidyakhyam jad asatyam avidyakhyam tatpura paribalgati tatpura paribalgati. What does it say? Ahonu chitram. What a surprising issue is this, that when analyzed, it appears very strange that Brahman, which is of the nature of eternal existence, has been verily forgotten by people. And that ignorance, which is non-existent, is shining before them. That is the, in our ignorance, I gave the example snake and rope. In ignorance, we are seeing snake there. And not only seeing snake, all the reactions of the snake is coming. People are crying, jumping out of fear, there is a snake. I have touched the snake. Snake has bitten me. And all the experiences you are getting. But condition is because of the ignorance. So he says, what, aho, what, chitram, what is a strange thing happening in life, that yat satyam, that which is satyam means real, that is Brahman, has been vismritam. We have forgotten that. See, remember, from morning now, how many times you remember Brahman? How many times we remember God? Yes, but we remember this as true. Going to shopping is true, and standing in the line is true, and then coming back with so much trouble, that is true. But God is not true. In our experience, present experience, that is happening because that is the is not happening avidyakyam. It is happy because of avidya, ignorance. Because of the ignorance it is not happening. And as a result, asatyam, which is not real, the snake, this apparent reality in which we are living, though it appears to be now, but in the eyes of a knower of truth, this world does not remain. The world of divine world remains for them. So, by ignorance, it is springing forth. Parigalbita. Paribalgati. So, asatyam is unreal. That which is unreal, that is not true ultimately, because Every moment the body is changing and mind is changing. How can you say it is real? And that is appearing to us to be real. And that which is real, that is appearing as unreal. That is our day-to-day experience, every day's experience. No? So this is really a strange phenomena, the forgetting the true divine self. People are considering this very body to be the self. We are all, everyone, not you, not me, whole billions of people are thinking, I am the body, I am the body. And forgetting that I am the Atman, I am the pure, I am the birthless, all this what experience of the sages and saints of all religion, that is appearing to us to be unreal. It is just imagination. It is a fancy of fanciful thought. For us, that has no permanent value. But this piercing mind, as we said just now, you go back to the other verse, where the mind becomes so much free from these entanglements, that is a piercing mind. And that mind can show us, here is the divine. This is divine. This table is divine. Everything is that one consciousness. So that can be only the way to get out. So, and it is like a surprising incident that it is happening, that here Vasishtha, the Guru, is telling to Rama, oh, Vahonu Chitram, oh my God, what a strange phenomena is this, that Jat Satyam, that which is Satya, truth, Brahma, that is Brahman, Tad Vismritam, that has been totally forgotten. Nrinam, by not one person, whole humanity, forgotten that. And that asatyam, that which is not true, that which is changing, that has no permanent reality, asatyam. And that is avidya, it is arising out of ignorance, avidya, which is referred as ignorance or avidya, tat pura parivalgati. That comes in the front, and that gives us the experience, oh, this is real, this is real. And we live every day with that foolish idea that this is real, this is real. So this is Mahidhar, he has also explained it. The word aho is an exclamatory expression, while nu is indicative of the analytical one. Aho, what a strange thing. Nu means, it says that indicative of analytical. Mind says, see, aho means you become surprised. Wow. That don't end. Here it says nu means next word is that analytical mind is starting to think that which is eternal is disappearing from our experience. I don't feel I am Atman, we say only. But this much I feel, I am the body. This much we feel, I am hungry. This much I feel, I am angry. This much, all these experiences I am having. But I am Atman, I am not. What a surprising thing happened by ignorance. So this has been, the Vedanta declares that Brahman is without a second, eternally free, unchangeable, and of the nature of pure consciousness and so forth. This doubt arises in everyone's mind here, where from this ignorance and its effect this world has come. In Brahman it has come. So all these doubts regarding why and where from came these stains of ignorance and the like on the self are certainly eliminated at the dawn of knowledge of the truth, as the rise of the moon dispels the darkness. That it can go only when you are illumined. When you become illumined, this darkness will go. Misconception. Snake will go away. When? When you bring a light, put a flashlight on the rope, you see, snake is gone instantly. In the dark room you are frightened, bring the light, strike the match, in one stroke, whole darkness will go. So, therefore, O Raghava, the best of the Raghu dynasty, in whatever way this illusion may have come, let it come that way. It has come anyway, Don't judge now. As Buddha said, your house is in fire. Don't say why the fire has come over here. Is it due to the wind blowing on the north side? How it turned into the south side? Let us analyze, put a bucket of water and stop the fire. So this is the point. In whatever way the illusion may have come, it has come. Now we are all victim of that. Let it come that way. Do not get perturbed by that. You yourself will be able to know everything when you become awakened. How much this question you may put, intellectually you can understand something or not, but when you realize the truth, spontaneously it will be convinced. Ramakrishna said, Naren said, Vivekananda, young Naren, he said, all your experiences, these are all hallucinations of the mind. Then Ramakrishna said, what? I see those. How can you say it is hallucination? See, when you see that, when you experience that, people may, the whole Swami Vivekananda said, that the whole world may come to kill you and to tell you that these are all hallucination. Or they may kill you that you are telling the untruth. It matters little. You will be knowing that you have understood that. So you yourself will be able to know everything when you become awakened. Now only try those methods or means by which this delusion will come to an end. Now what is our duty? Our duty is to now how not to think why the delusion has come, but to understand I am in the middle of the delusion, how I can get out of the delusion. That is the...
You are already in Corona, then get out of Corona.
Hey, get out of Corona. You just, people suppose someone is affected by virus Corona and says, why it has come? Did China send it? Or did this send it? Or it came from that person or this person? You can go on analyzing, but the Corona will be killing inch by inch. Take some measure to get out of that Corona. That is the point. So, very, very positive action is to think that, yes, we are to be active on how to remove our ignorance. Mere analysis, mere putting blame on somebody or this and that does not solve the problem of ours. So here Vedanta says that take some exert. What we have to do? Exert special effort to give up this illusion. We are in the middle of the illusion. We are deeply engrossed. I am reading now. This is okay. As I go out of the door, then I forget this. That will not do. Exert that idea. When you are walking, when you are eating, when you are sleeping, this is called sadhu sangha. And avoid that place where this type of environment is destroyed and polluted. And you create an environment where this is become vibrant. So it will be quick to overcome this problem of ours. So exert special effort to give up illusion. With the dawn of knowledge, you will be able to know that in reality, in this stainless self, this ignorance was never ever there. When that knowledge will come, you will feel that, who says I was in ignorance? As if like sleeping. When you dream, and in the dream you find that you are perspiring and you are being attacked by somebody and you are really nervous, and woke up, where is the dream? It has no existence. This is the reality. So awaken in the divine consciousness, in Brahman, in Atman. All this dreary life in this world of duality will vanish. Ignorance appears to be real in the state of existence when we are in the physical level. Therefore, at a time, such a question as where from did this ignorance come cannot arise. Huh? If in your dream you think that I was going from my home to a shopping place and suddenly a tiger is chasing me. Hurry, where the tiger came from? Is it the time to analyze that? That time analysis will not stop the tiger to chase you. Only wake up. Then you say, tiger is also wrong. Your shopping was wrong. Who was running away out of fear, he is also wrong. Only you are there. So Brahman remains there. This dream, this dreary dream of this world should die, should go. Upanishad said, para dushapniyagum shubha, that this is a big, huge dream, very powerful dream. Let me be awakened from this. Oh Lord, help me to get awakened from this dreary dream. Is the whole world now is fear of death, 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 death. 7.2 billion people have been terrorized like that. We are all victim of that. It will continue unless we know the truth. Body will go, that's true. Body, the dream body will go away. When you wake up, where is your dream body? Very nice looking body was there in your dream. You are very beautifully dressed and this and that. Where did that body go? Where did that dress go? It was not there, it gone. It came from void, it went to the void. When? When you are awakened. So the whole emphasis is be awakened. Buddha said, be awakened. Ramakrishna said on the January 1st, 1886, what more shall I say? You be awakened. Tomader chaitanya hok. You be awakened in your consciousness. So that is the blessings of all the great souls. Be awakened. But we don't want. We hear all these things and we talk these things, but never to apply in our, when I get out of the class. Or even in the class, my mind is roaming somewhere else. So to accept this truth, unless we do, this dreary dream, this fearful situation of life will never go. So, therefore, only try. What should be our main activity? Only try to seek a way in which this ignorance can be destroyed. So what you have to do now? See how the ignorance is to be blown out. But we on the contrary, we want to hold on to ignorance. Every day, look at our life, petty things of life, we hold on. We say ideal is to get beyond, be equal to things coming in life, but we are so much trapped in ignorance. Ignorance has overpowered us. Again, the knowledge arises, it is experienced that the self is eternally free and that there was no ignorance in it at any point of time. Therefore, this question is totally invalid and meaningless. Some people may say, when this ignorance will go, where is that ignorance and why this is happening? There is no solution to this question. In the Brihadaranyaka Vartika Sara, there is a verse that has been referred here, Adhikari Pariksha. It says that an ignorant one is incapable of knowing the real nature of ignorance. That is illusion. Because before the dawn of knowledge, ignorance appeared to be true. To an ignorant person, as we are ignorant, no? Ignorant one is capable of knowing real nature of ignorance because an ignorant one is incapable. We as ignorant people, we are incapable to know the real nature of ignorance unless you go out of the ignorance. In dream, you cannot understand the happenings of the dream, you awaken. Similarly, we are in ignorance. The ignorance, knowing that real nature, we cannot know what is called ignorance. Because by the dawn of knowledge, ignorance appears to be true. Now, before the dawn of knowledge, the ignorance appears to be true. For us, it is true. How long? Because we are our knowledge has not dawned. When the knowledge will dawn, then what will happen? Ignorance will vanish. You bring a flashlight and the darkness will run away. In the darkness you are going, you saw a stump tree and you have a fear of ghost fear. Then you say, oh, there is a ghost probably. No? Ghost was never there, a stump tree is there. When you bring light, bring knowledge, then darkness will go. So, this wise one cannot know the real nature of ignorance because in the eye of knowledge, ignorance is blocked. It no longer remains Brahman, which alone is to be known, is experienced. And ignorance dissolves at the time that one attains wisdom. The dreamer cannot know the true nature of a dream, which is in fact imaginary. Again, when the dream breaks, that dream is seen no more. Therefore, even then, it is impossible to ascertain the real nature of the dream. However, just as the waking state, some remembers or recollect previously experienced imaginary dreams. Similarly, the wise people also, after the dawn of knowledge, can reflect thus. Being devoid of discrimination, I merely superimposed ignorance on Brahman, which is eternally inseparable from my inmost self. That means you cannot know the ignorance in any condition. Now you cannot know because we are in the middle of the ignorance. If you are illumined, then you also don't know ignorance because you see the truth. So ignorance cannot be known. That's called its Maya. Maya, you have read in the Vedanta Sara, what is Maya? That is Sadasat. Sat, it is there because I am experiencing now. But Asat, no. When people attain knowledge, it does not remain anymore. Like,
Just tell them we're gonna come in a few seconds because you have to change the phone. The battery's going. Just tell them we're gonna be back.
loud.
Yes.
ঠিক আছে হ্যাঁ জোরে বলতে একটু সে লাউড ওকে আচ্ছা
We're gonna change. Just give us 1 minute because we're gonna change because the battery.
Okay, battery is gone now, so please wait for a minute. We are changing the battery to